All right. Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS, who rule well, teach well, being great examples to us younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutations to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds. In the name of Yahweh Bashem Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners who have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Shai. All right. When I want to go into the day, various topics, rolling in the spirit, it's mainly centered around, self-reflection, okay, and drinking of that cup. All right, because what we have to understand with Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, he has perfect timing in everything that he does. All right, and as we, got closer to the Passover, the Lord started to make particular moves, certain eye openers, okay, certain judgment, going forth. All right, certain phases of prophecy that that we're entering into, coming into this time. All right, the signs in the heaven, the blood moon. Okay, and when we see things happen, all right, the first thing that we should always do, all right, is self-reflect. Okay, this time of the Passover, this is our new year. All right, a reset in the spirit, and this is a true time to have self-reflect, man, self-reflections. Okay, because as we toil, in His Word, as we still have to deal with Babylon, all right, we run the risk, okay, all the time of being tainted by Babylon. All right, dealing with the old demons, okay, the old man, okay, and we really got to examine ourselves to see, all right, if we're operating in the spirit of the new man, or do we still view things from the perspective of the old man? And everything about the old man was bad. Nothing about the old man was good. Okay, and it should get to a point as we mature in this thing that we despise everything about that old man. Okay, and that's the leaven. That old man is the leaven that the scriptures speak of in the spirit. Okay, and this is the time to self-reflect, because not only do we remove, the physical, yeast products, from the house. Okay, but we remove those unwanted qualities, okay, that cultivated in us in America. We constantly examine and scrutinize ourselves. We got to fine comb ourselves through the spirit. Okay, and the Lord causes things to rise just like yeast or leaven will rise. Well, He'll cause what? Because what takes yeast to rise? Heat. All right, and what is heat likened to in the scriptures? Affliction. So the Lord calls certain afflictions and turmoils to happen in our life to cause this yeast to rise. All right, and we can identify it. Then we can remove it. Okay, that's the main thing, is that we're constantly removing those unwanted qualities when the Lord causes circumstances to happen. Okay, to where it arises. Okay, in our character, those unwanted character flaws. Okay, the Lord will create affliction or heat. Okay, and those character flaws will rise up. Okay, for us to identify them and deal with them. Through fasting, rehearsing, you know, applying wisdom, okay, that combats, those character flaws, whether it's through discipline, restraint, okay. But as we come into these times, we're supposed to be getting an elevated perspective, okay, an elevated outlook in the spirit as we see these things happening, man, real time. So let's get this here. Let's get this 2 Corinthians 13, 5, and 5. And it says, examine yourselves whether you be in the faith. Prove your own selves. And see, what we're seeing too, what the Spirit is showing, there's a lot of people that know that they're Israelites, they're truly not in the faith. They really don't believe, they don't understand what they're a part of, they're not examining themselves, they're not proving themselves. And that's what happens when you invest, okay, in the carnal aspect of the truth. Okay, you know that you're an Israelite. Okay, you put fringes on everything. You show up to all these gatherings. It becomes a hangout. Okay, there's no correction going forth. Okay, it just becomes a hangout unto you. All right, so there's a lot of Israelites that have the fringes on that have not grown any. Okay, they still the same OG. Okay, they still view everything from the lens of a nigga. Okay, they still view everything from the lens of the nigga woman. Okay, and they think that they in the truth, but they haven't been proving themselves, man. And the Lord put us in situations to prove where we at. You know, we get put in situations all the time, and that's the Lord proving us to see, okay, this where you really at. All right, because we can have an inflated image of ourselves that's not true. All right, there's a lot of Israelites walking around with this delusional image of themselves, like they got it. Okay, they on some type of level. They ready for this, they ready for that, and they not. And the Lord show us, and that's mercy when the Lord show us, okay, we need to go back, okay, and recalibrate. We need to recenter. We need to refocus. We need to make some adjustments. Okay, and that's a constant thing in the truth. That's a constant process in this truth, man. And it's never ending until we change, man. Okay, but when you go from lengths of time without proving yourself and not being honest, that's another thing. Because as the Lord show us things, we gotta be honest with ourselves, man. And no one should know us like us, man. Okay, let's get this word prove real quick. Okay, let's get this word prove. You know, cause hey, we gonna be proving. All right, we're gonna be constantly proving until we get on them chariots, man. You know, and the thing is, ain't about failing the test. Is understanding the mistake and making the adjustments, man. Because some tests we're gonna fail, some tests we're gonna pass. Okay, but it should get to the point to where we're passing way more tests than we're failing, man. Okay, and in the failure, we should be making those adjustments immediately. Okay, this is the word examine in the Greek.
1381, Dakimadzo, Dakimadzo.
Dakimazo. Okay, it says to test, to examine, to prove, to scrutinize whether a thing is genuine or not. And see, our genuine is going to be tested. See how genuine we are. This thing is going to be tested. And the Lord knows how to cause situation to happen to test to see how genuine you are. If you bullshit in the spirit, ain't gonna miss. If we bullshit, the spirit ain't gonna miss. It's only so long you can fake being humble, you can fake being sincere, you can fake being submissive, you can fake, you know what I'm saying? You can fake these things for so long. Okay, you can fake being a brother. Okay, you can fake like you agree when you don't. Okay, it's only so long that you can fake it because the Lord gonna make situations happen to where we're gonna be tested to see how genuine we are, man. Okay, and you get this word. I'm gonna get this word genuine. Okay. All right. It says genuine. It says truly. Okay. Was something is said to be authentic. Okay. Authentic, and the Lord gonna test and see if we authentic or not, man. If we truly believe, if we truly, all right, agree, all right, with the scriptures. That's why even when you bring out, the thing about the grape, their law, and Jake spaz out. Well, Jake not genuine because it's in the scriptures. Okay, it ain't like something that, and first it ain't nothing that we're saying go do right now. Okay, of course not. Okay, matter of fact, we're more excluded than ever, man. Okay, like I said, the apostles tell us don't even deal with the nigga woman, period. So let alone go do that crazy shit. Okay, but at the end of the day, when these certain things come out, when certain topics come out, all right, the Lord see, okay, who's genuine, who's authentic. This whole thing with Alizar. All right, it showed that a lot of Israelites, you're not authentic, you're not genuine, man. You're bullshit, man. You're here to hang out. Okay, a lot of you still, all right, look at brothers based on how the world react to brothers, man. Okay, that's why even in GMS, you know, they look at, when they look at GMS, they only look at the brothers who, get the views and the likes and the comments and okay, but then other brothers that don't get that much attention, you don't have that much reverence for. Okay, which that's off, man. Okay, all brothers play a vital part in this thing, man, and it's gonna be brothers. They get in the Lord and the Wali how about Shema Al Shah that is like that, man. Which we're gonna get into that, that aspect of it too, man. Because the spirit is calling out all bullshit. This the year, this our new year, which began, in March. Okay, and you can see the spirit is calling out a lot of BS, man. A lot of all right, unsincere, fake. Okay, brothers and sisters, man, being called out, man. A lot of frauds being called out, man. All right, and this whole Al-Azhar thing showed that most Israelites are a goddamn fraud, man. All right, the way that you vouch for wickedness, but then you shun, okay, Yahweh Shai, okay, which is sound doctrine, man. You know, a lot of you Israelites, men and women, are not authentic, man. All right, you're not genuine, okay. And you go into those words, um, synonyms. It says truly. It says because the word genuine is truly was something that's said to be authentic, okay, bona fide, true, all right, real, actual. Okay, you got the term the real McCoy. You see, uh, legitimate, okay, rightful, you know, and then we're all going to constantly be put in a situation that's going to test our authenticity, man. Okay, it says to recognize as genuine after examination, to approve, to deem worthy, man, to deem worthy, man. Okay, and as these things, these events constantly happen, man, the Lord is deeming who's worthy, and the Lord is showing the separation, man. All right, and it begins with us constantly examining, looking inwardly, man. The first reaction we should always have is looking inwardly, man. If you in the spirit of playing victim and trying to blame somebody, and you done. Okay, the Lord not dealing with no victims on the chariot, man. He's dealing with champions, man. He's dealing with the believers that's overcoming in the flesh, man. There's winning in the flesh. All right, there's conquering in the flesh, for better terms. There's winning over the flesh, man. Okay, he ain't gonna be undefeated in the flesh, but we should have way more wins over the flesh than the flesh has over us, man. Okay, but the spirit, all right, is gonna constantly test us until we get on the chariots, man. But like I say, that mindset of playing victim and trying to blame somebody and do all that, if we in that spirit, we not growing, and the Lord not dealing with that, man. Okay, the Lord is scripture say we're more than conquerors, man. The Lord coming back to deliver the conquerors, man. Those that are conquering in the spirit. Okay, not with that tacky, messy nigga coaching. That's another thing that's exposed, man. You niggas, the other side, everybody that's outside of the sincere believers of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai is the other side. What you see on the other side, they done turned this shit into the neighborhood, man. And that's the shit that niggas love. Niggas and the nigga woman love that toxic shit of the neighborhood. That's why they try to take it everywhere they go. And on the other side, they done made that part of the ministry, man. And there's a lot of our people, they can't function unless they in that toxic shit, man. They gotta bring that shit with them. And that's being exposed, man. The filthiness, all right, the alphabet behavior, okay, the adultery, all right, the filthy lucre, the extortion with the money, okay. All that shit is from the neighborhood, man. And Jake has brought that shit into Israel and keep that shit over there, man. Okay? And you can't fake it. The spirit is not gonna let you cross over. The spirit gonna keep that madness over there where it's at, man. Okay, where it's supposed to be. Okay, that cesspool of niggerdom that's over there, man. Okay? And reading it again, it says, examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves have that Yahweh Shah Mashiach is in you, except you be reprobates, man. And there's a lot of Israelites, Yahweh Shai is not in them. There's a lot of Israelite men, Yahweh Shai is nowhere in them, man. Okay, that's why Jake has turned this thing to like celebrity gossip, man. Niggas just on the comment board with all these opinions, but niggas don't teach. Okay? All these niggas with opinions, but niggas don't teach, man. Like this some type of sports blog or something, man. Like this some type of rap battle blog or something. Okay? Because Yahweh Shai is not in them. Because the spirit of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy, man. And if the spirit ain't know you to teach this word as a man or sincerely help those men, Okay, sincerely, being diligent in helping those men, because either you're being diligent teaching or you're being diligent helping those men. If you're not doing one of the two, because we come to serve, man. Okay, we're here to serve, man. You see, everybody has been called into this thing, has been called to a servitude, man, to a service, to a ministry, man. Okay, like El Ariala say, this is not no group home. This is not social services. Okay, this ain't what this is. Okay, the Lord raises men up to teach His word. We're watchmen, man. There's so much going on. All right. Plus, brothers still have to battle their own demons. Brothers got their personal situations. They gotta get their daily bread. Brothers got their family. We're not here, okay, to be no goddamn group home, man, or no social service, man. Okay, this ain't what this is, man. They got groups for that. They got Israelite groups for that. Okay, that you got, daycares and food banks. Okay, of course we take care of each other, man. All right, but hey, the spirit it has us to where hey, we all self sustain and we come together and help each other, man. All right, well this ain't what this is, man, and we have to understand as men, our calling is to teach, man. There's a lot of things that we have to sacrifice in our day to day. Okay, we don't live average normal lives, all right, of everyday men. We have a true calling, man. We've been called to the highest office, all right, that you can be called to, man, and that's a prophet. Okay? And so that comes with drinking that cup of Yahweh Shai. All right? Now, I want to get this word examined too. Then we'll move on. All right. Let's get this word examined.
Strong's G 3985. Pyradzo.
Pyrazo.
Pyradzo.
All right. It says to try whether a thing can be done, to attempt, to endeavor. It says to try to make a trial or test of for the purpose of ascertain his quality or what he thinks or how he will behave himself, man. Okay? And see, the Lord knows how to make situations happen to bring out that nigga. If it's still nigga in us, the Lord know how to make a situation play out to where hey, it'll draw out. He'll draw it out, man. And that's the opportunity to check it, all right, remove it, and move forward, man. The Lord know how to cause situation to bring that nigga woman out. You can fake like you know what I'm saying? You can fake like you just as genuine. The Lord know how to make one situation happen and that nigga woman come out and go crazy, man. Okay? Seen it time after time. Okay? With men and women, including myself. The Lord put me in situations and I'm like, dang, I ain't as strong in this area as I thought I was. I ain't built up in this area as I thought I was. And it's a constant thing of making adjustments, man. Okay? And it says, to try or test one's faith, virtue, character by enticement, all right, to sin. Okay? So like I said, that's a constant process, man. And what does it do? What does it show? Okay? When you go here, let's get on 1 Corinthians 5 and 6. It says, your glorying is not good. Know ye not that a little leaven leaveneth the whole lump? Okay? A little leaven the whole lump. All it takes is a little bit of that nigga shit, man. And it can spread throughout the camp. Okay? Just as you see with Sakari. Okay? ISUPK, where they got real nigga university, man. That's leavening of the world. Okay, IUIC, they teach in the name of Christ. Okay, that's living, man. Okay, now that spirit of Christ is amongst, all right, that whole church, man. Now that nigga spirit is amongst the whole church with ISUPK and Sakara. All right, because all it takes is a little living and the whole lump is infected by that, man. Okay, that's why Sakari resembles the neighborhood. There's nothing different between the neighborhood and Sakari except the fringes, man. Okay? And that comes from just a little leaven from the leadership that's intertwined in their doctrine, man. Okay? And it has destroyed the whole lump and on the individual level, man. Okay? If we still got a little bit of leaven of that street, like we still cleave to a certain philosophy of the streets, and okay, we still hold values of the streets superior over the scripture, it'll throw everything off, man. It'll throw our whole judgment off, man. Okay? If you're a woman, you still got that feminist, you know, masculine nigga woman, you still got them certain traits that super independent, strong, bullheaded, okay? Mindset. All it takes is a little bit of that shit and it throw your whole judgment off, man. Now the whole lump messed up. Okay? And this is the time of self-reflection and seeing where we really at, man. Seeing what the spirit is saying to the churches. What mood is Yahweh Bashim Shai in, man? Okay? And the brother had that dream about that death angel, man. And they show you the Lord ain't finna keep playing with niggas, man. All you nigga women. The Lord not finna keep playing. Okay? This is the time to get our shit together, man. The spirit is not playing. See, Jake still think that this just a hangout. Then Jake think this a goddamn like I say, the niggas think this a hangout, and the nigga woman think that this some type of love connection fantasy. Nah, man, this ain't what this is, man. Okay, we here to grow. Okay, in the spirit, we here to constantly get better, man, until we deliver, man. Okay. Verse 7 said, purge out therefore the old leaven, that ye may be a new lump, as you are unleavened, for even Yahweh Shai, our Passover, is sacrificed for us, man. So Yahweh Shai was that sacrifice, okay, for sins, okay, the things that we fall short on. But the things that we can get better in, we're expected to grow in those things, man. Okay? The Lord not coming back for no niggas, and the Lord's not coming back for no feminists, man. That shit gotta get purged now. We're going through the process of purging that old man out now to become that new lump, man. A whole new perspective, man. Okay, Yahweh Shai is coming back for those that have became new creatures in him. Okay? Any of that old leaven not gonna make it, man. You see? Verse 4 says, therefore, let us keep the feast not with the old leaven, neither with the leaven of malice and wickedness, but with the unleavened bread of sincerity and truth. Okay, true sincerity, man. You can't fake sincerity, man. The Lord know how to expose that shit. The Lord know. Hey, there's no one that can expose like the Most High, man. Like Yahweh Bashim Shai. He knows the exact button to push to unlock. Okay, falsehood, man, and fraud. Okay, like I say, this whole thing with Alazar, man, a lot of frauds. All right, people that these fraud Israelites came to the forefront and showed you what they was really about, man. Okay, and the Lord constantly does that, man. Throughout our whole walk, man, the Lord causes things, even if it's in us, man. He'll cause things to happen to where, hey, that if we not sincere in the situation, it's gonna be shown. Okay, the Lord is dealing with those that are dealing with sincerity and truth, because you can be wrong. Okay, we can be off. We can be sincerely wrong in certain things, man. Okay, but then there's a time when you're not sincere and you think you're finessing the spirit. Nah, man. Okay, that's that old man. Okay, still trying to operate in the background, man. And the Lord gonna always cause that to be exposed to come to the light, man. The spirit always gonna lay everything open and bare. Okay, because we can't outthink Yahweh by Shemal Shai. Okay, you can outthink men for so long, but one thing about it, you can't outthink the Most High, man. Okay, you can't outmaneuver the Most High, man. You gonna cause things to happen, and it's gonna lay that shit wide open. Whether it's talking about a whole organization, an individual, a group, okay, someone in the world that the Lord is wanting to separate us from. The Lord gonna cause something to happen, okay, and it's gonna open everything up, man. And once we see what it is, we got to move based off, all right, what the Spirit is saying, man. Okay, and as you see with that madness over there with them other guys with the other side, man, the Spirit is just having us more and more, all right, secluded, man. Okay, because there's a bunch of madness, there's a bunch of insincerity on the comment board, man. Niggas are just here. The nigga woman is just here, man. Okay, with these ulterior motives, man, and these things are being shown. Okay, so going from there, because even before with Alizar, before it got to this point with this madness that they own now, their doctrine was getting way off, man. Okay, and those guys was going unchecked because they have nothing but fanboys and groupies over there. All right, fanboy Jake. Okay, and them silly and Sakara let you know he liked them ratchet, rebellious ass women. Like, what type of nigga is that, man? Okay, but going back to a lot of our people only can operate in that toxic environment, man. Okay, they're ratchet, rebellious, loudmouth, unpredictable woman. Like, only a toxic nigga, but that goes into Jake be growing up in these toxic ass environments, and that's all they're comfortable in, man. A lot of Yahweh Shai, all right, has never sucked with a lot of these guys with these YouTube channels, man. All right, Jake just know how to play a character, man. Okay, all these characters are being exposed, man. Men and women. If you are a character, you're going to be exposed. If that's not who you genuinely are, that's going to be exposed, man. Okay, if you an Israelite character, that shit gonna be exposed, man. Okay, so you see with this guy, like what type of here it is. We're learning as men. We're supposed to be developing a ruling class mentality, thinking like a king. And you're talking about you have a fetish for a loud mouth nigga woman, rebellious ass ratchet nigga woman. That's your preference, man. All right, you're still a nigga, man. Okay, you're still a full blown nigga, man, with a big following of Israelites, man. Okay, that are still niggas and the nigga woman. Okay, so you go to Matthew 16:6. Then Yahweh said unto them, take heed and beware of the leaven of the Pharisees and of the Sadducees. And they reason among themselves, saying, it is because we have taken no bread. Now, you had the Pharisees, who was over righteous in the law. They thought that there was some way they was going to get back and be justified by the law. That's why they didn't want to accept Yahweh, okay, which was preaching faith, you know, which was preaching, all right, a new mindset, okay, become a new creature. See, they didn't want to accept it, okay. They wanted to continue on in the technicalities of the law. And then you had the Sadducees, they was just worldly. They was all about, winning in the world. They was of the upper echelon, okay, amongst in Judea under the Romans. You know, they was the well off of our people. The Sadducees was something like a boule, okay, because you had to have a certain, amount, of clout and status just to be in the Sadducees. Okay, so you had these different sects, but because the Sadducees and Pharisees didn't get along, but they agreed that they, all right, was against Yahweh Shai. Just as you see now, you got camps that don't get along, okay, but one thing they agree on is they're against GMS, okay, and there's no doubt where the spirit of Yahweh Shai is dwelling, man. And we don't say that with pride, we say that with responsibility, man, because we know, all right, hey, we're responsible, all right, for feeding the sheep, for being an example to the sheep, not only teaching them, but being an example of how to be, how we live our life, man, being that example. Okay? We understand what's expected of us, man. All right, but the leadership of GMS, the true affiliate, camps of GMS throughout the world. Okay, there's no doubt that's where the spirit of Yahweh Shai is dwelling, man. And I'm saying that in faith, all right, and from a mind and from a perspective of responsibility, man. Okay, so You read on Matthew 16 and 6. Then Yahushua said unto them, take heed and beware of the leaven of the Pharisees and Sadducees. And they reasoned among themselves, saying, it is because we have taken no bread. They were still thinking carnally. You see? And there's another thing, like, as we operate in Yahushua, we see everything on a spiritual level. You see? We got a different lens, okay, than everyone else, man. We're looking from a different lens, okay? People look at us like we're digging too much into things and we're taking two things, to a extreme. Nah, man. We see things from a spiritual perspective. Okay, there ain't nothing is surface. Okay, everything has a spiritual overtone. Okay, and it says Matthew 16 and 8, it says, which when Yahweh shall perceive, he said unto them, O ye a little faith, why reason you among yourself, because you have brought no bread? So now he's scrutinizing their faith. Because like, why are you even thinking about me speaking about bread? Okay, and you know what I'm capable of doing. You see, so these things that we go through is meant to build our faith, man. Okay, we should constantly be, our faith should constantly being boosted in this thing, man. You know, this is what these trials are for. Okay, this is why the Lord bring us through things, man, to increase faith. Because he's going to go into the accounts, Matthew 16 and 10, no, and 9. It says, do you not understand, neither remember the 5 loaves of the 5,000, how many baskets you took up? Neither the 7 loaves and the 4,000, how many baskets you took up? So he goes into these accounts, okay, when he multiplied, the bread and the fish, and there was still leftovers after he fed the multitude. So he's asking them, why are you even thinking about lacking? Okay, when you understand, so Yahushua is about abundance, man. Yahushua is not about lack. Okay, you see, that's why we have an abundance of understanding. Okay, have abundance of faith. And we come into situations, we have to remember, we have to always reflect on what the Lord has brought us through. What the Lord has done for us, man. We got to constantly reflect on these things when demons of doubt, creep in. Okay? And also just be appreciative of what the Lord is doing, man. Always be appreciative, man. That's the spirit of an unappreciated nigga or nigga woman, to always be complaining about something, nagging about something, what they ain't got, what ain't going their way, and what they think. That's that unappreciative spirit of a nigga and a nigga woman, man. And the Lord is doing all this goodness in the earth. He's preserving us to this point. We're in a situation where we're good, where people are crying about not being able to make it, and we're good, man. So we have to be mindful of those things, man, and not to be ungrateful, man. And it's easy to become ungrateful, man. If we don't check ourselves, man, you can become ungrateful. Okay, like, nah, man, the Lord is working, man. The Lord has us in a good situation, man. All right. First and foremost, we have our sanity, as people are bugging out. Okay, you got people right now. Their whole existence is based on what Donald Trump is gonna do next, man. Finish. Niggas are gone. Niggas are still going to the Baptist church. Okay? Niggas are just walking around, the nigga woman just walking around, waiting to be, all right, devoured by judgment, man. Okay, and here it is. We have this opportunity to be delivered, man. We have an opportunity to be joint heirs with Yahweh, man. But one thing I know about the nigga and the nigga woman, especially the nigga woman, man, is they're gonna find something to complain about always, man. They're gonna be ungrateful, man. Okay, no matter what you do for them, no matter how you try to accommodate and how you try to improvise, and you know, they're always gonna find something that ain't done to their liking, man. And the Lord not dealing with that ungrateful ass spirit, man. And we got to constantly examine that we not in that spirit, man. You know? Let's go to Matthew 16 and read on. Verse 11 says, how is it that you do not understand that I spake it not to you concerning bread, that ye should be aware of the leaven of the Pharisees and the Sadducees? Then understood they how that he bade them not, all right, be aware, okay, of the leaven of bread, but the doctrine of the Pharisees and the Sadducees. So you read this in the NLT, verse 12. Then at the last they understood that he wasn't speaking about the yeast in bread, but about the deceptive teaching of the Pharisees and Sadducees, man. Okay? And these men have been going way off in the doctrine, man. IUIC, way off in the doctrine, man. ISUPK, way off in the doctrine, man. Okay? These men have been going way off, man. Sakari, way off in the doctrine, man. Plenty of leaven in the doctrine, man. And now you see these whole congregations are finished, man. There's a remnant, you know, that we believe the Lord is gonna constantly shake things up and get them out of there, man. Okay, there's a small remnant amongst them, you know, even if it's 10, 12, 15. Hey, the Lord gonna get them out of there, man. Okay, but you see the most of that congregation. That's why in Sakari, you know, there's nothing for a woman that follows Sakari to say they're to push the slander on GMS. Hide your daughters from GMS. You know, there's a random nigga woman to say that follows Sakari. Well, where did that leavening come from? From the leadership. Okay, now that whole lump, that whole congregation. Okay, now you got men that don't do nothing, just on the sideline, but they'll disrespect the apostles. Why? Because their leavening come from, all right, the top, the leadership. Okay, so we see amongst these other camps, man, their leaven has started to rise. The Lord has showed that their whole lump is off, man. Beginning with the leadership on down. Okay, their whole lump is off, man. All right, and the Lord is exposing these things, man. All right, because there's a lot of Israelites, man. They're not here for salvation, man. Okay, like I said, a lot of our people, they're just here for a hangout. Okay, the nigga woman, she just here to try to recreate herself because the nigga woman stock, all right, is at an all-time low. You know, so this is something. This is another avenue for her to come, you know, and try to reinvent herself as, you know, some type of value. Okay, well, a lot of these people, okay, that are following these men, they're not here for the sake of the throne of David being established in the earth. Okay, that's why they're constantly disappointed, you know, in particular things because they're not looking at the overall bigger picture of what's happening, man. You know, that's why they spend so much time going back and forth about things that don't matter. Okay, off as hell, man. Like all that shit off, man. Marriage counseling. That a man is not supposed to be counseling a brother about his marriage, man. Okay, we're not here to micromanage your marriage. Okay, now brothers give sound doctrine here and there. You know, brothers talk amongst each other. You know, we'll swap experiences of certain things, things that brothers went through. Okay, well, as far as do this and do that, and especially another man shouldn't be, your woman shouldn't be telling another man about what you're doing in the house, man. How off is that, man? But that's the shit you got going on, man. Look at this guy who was giving marriage counsel, a life coach, charging you to get a DM from him, man. Okay, your wife shouldn't have access, to brothers to tell the brothers about you, man. Okay, that's off. Okay, and we're not here to do that, man. What brothers got going on in their background, brothers, long as brothers handling that shit and doing what they gotta do in the spirit, that's on them. Okay, extorting you for money, making it feel like you're indebted to us, the leadership. Nah, man. All this shit is off, man. Okay? Even before you get to the whole freakiness of the situation, that whole structure was based in wickedness, niggerdom, okay, out of order, all right? And that's why you see it's a big shit show over there, man. Okay? And that's what it is. All right? But what is Jake drawn to? Jake is drawn to clout. Jake is drawn to how people react, you know, to a certain person. And Jake is drawn to that, man. Okay? And that's why when you go here in Matthew 11 and 25, it says, at that time, Yahweh Shai answered and said, I thank thee, O Father, Lord of heaven and earth, because thou hast hid these things from the wise and prudent, and hast revealed them unto babes, man. And when you go into this word babes, okay, it says metaphorically, okay, untaught, all right, or unskilled, okay. You go into this word in Greek,
Strong's G 3516. Napios. Napios.
okay. And you go into it also goes into being insignificant, okay, because you know as you look at these major camps, they got these big followings, they got all the graphics, at the intro of their video, you got IUIC, they got this superhero theme with the AI, okay, and Jake is drawn to that, man, okay, Jake is seeing the live screens with, there's all these people on the live screens and all this interaction and traffic, and Jake is drawn to that, man, okay. You see, um look at Jake values, all right, a man that teaches based off his reaction he gets from the YouTube, you know. That's why Jake is drawn to these YouTube celebrities, but the Lord dealing with the lowly, man. Now you're gonna have certain brothers, that are gonna have more traffic, gonna be more known, reputable, they're just what it is, okay. But that doesn't mean that a brother that doesn't get a lot of views, doesn't get a lot of feedback, that brother's not a man of the Lord. Okay? And see, we see Yahweh Shai in brothers, man, not based on the feedback that they get, on the web, man. We're around brothers. You know, we really around each other, man. And we see Yahweh Shai growing in brothers, man. Okay? But see, Jake don't look at it from that perspective. Jake look at it from how the world responds to you, man. That's why Jake look at Alazar going on these different platforms, and he's become a YouTube celebrity. Certain guys have become YouTube celebrities. That's what Jake is drawn to, man. The status of men, and see the Lord is testing everybody's integrity in this thing, man. Okay, everybody's integrity is being tested, man. Okay, and it's gonna be a lot of men whom people don't even consider are pretty much unknown on YouTube. It's gonna be a lot of men, and they're gonna have great status in the world to come. Okay, Yahweh Shai gonna give them men great status in the world to come. Okay, and this is why we in the time now. Okay, I just tap into Yahweh Shai, man. We'll be rewarded, later on. Okay, we'll get clout later on, man. Like we don't live for YouTube clout, for attention. Okay, that's not why we're here, man. We're here to serve and edify the body, man. Okay, to be watchmen, to report what's going on, where we at in these times, man. Because somebody has to be the adults, man. Because what we see, there's a bunch of children in Israel, man. There's a bunch of childish, okay, immature, badass children in Israel, men and women, man. Extremely immature in the spirit, okay, but think they got it, okay. Well, somebody has to be the adults in the room, okay. And being a prophet, hey, we're not here to be popular, man, because we have to drink of that cup of Yahweh Shai, okay? Because you go here, let's get this in, I think that's Sirach 44. All right, this is the book of Sirach. All right, verse 44 and 1. It said, let us now praise famous men and our fathers that begot us. The Lord hath wrought great glory by them through his great power from the beginning, such as did bear rule in their kingdoms, men renowned for their power, okay, giving counsel by their understanding and declaring prophecies, leaders of the people by their counsels and by their knowledge of learning, meet for the people, wise and eloquent are their instructions, such as found out musical tunes and recited verses and writings, the Psalms, Proverbs, okay, these different, Isaiah, Jeremiah, okay. It says, rich men furnished with ability, living peaceably in their habitation. All these was honored in their generation, and were the glory of their times. There be of them that have left a name behind them, that their praise might be reported. That's why you should have certain men that we constantly reference back to. Joseph, Daniel. We reference back. And we're still talking about those men that were honored, in their time. Okay? And it says, and some there be which have no memorial, who are perished as though they had never been, and are become as though they had never been born, and their children after them. But these were merciful men whose righteousness have not been forgotten. Okay, so you have a lot of our forefathers that have righteous legacies. Okay, there were men of honor, there were men of good report. Okay, that their stories are not mentioned, but they're not forgotten. So brothers, you may seem like you're not getting a lot of views, cause we first came in, you're doing the work, and you feel some type of way, you go into things and you only get, 5, 6 views, and that be for years you go through that, man. For traffic, if the Lord, bless you with traffic or whatever. But at the end of the day, what brothers have to understand is not about that, man. It's about sincerity teaching his word, man, and believing, man. We being fully persuaded, man. And that takes integrity to keep teaching his word and not getting, feedback and views, man, to keep going. Though it takes more integrity for those men. It takes more faith for those men to keep going. And that's gonna be rewarded, man, because the Lord not gonna forget that, man. The Lord is not, all right, unrighteous to forget our works and labor and love, man. Okay? Because at the end of the day, man, as long as the elect are being edified, man, because each brother got their own gift, their own spirit that they bring to the body, their own perspective they bring to the body, man. Okay? And if you just look at brothers and you only value them based off their views and not the spirit that's in that brother, then that's off, man. Every brother is needed. Every brother is important, man. Okay? Brothers ain't here to be do boys. Okay? Brothers, we're not here to lord over brothers, man. Nah, man. We're here to serve, man. We're here to be that constant example to brothers, man. We're here to lift brothers up, build brothers up, man. You know, I love being around, the new brothers coming in, man, and they're growing in this thing and they're making that conversion from the world. It's a lot of work that goes in, off camera, man. You know, all this being, documented in the heavens, man. You see? So Jacob talking about, well, I got a life off YouTube, and he's talking about cars and houses and shit. Like, nah, man, our life off YouTube is still this. Okay? And we still in the work. We still in the service, man. Okay? And we don't have to record everything. We don't have to, be looked at in a certain light, man. Like, nah, man, we're here serving Yahweh Shai. Okay? So we not here as a popularity contest, man. Okay? And we matured in the faith now. We're not trying to be popular around you niggas, man. And like I said, I'm glad the spirit ain't got us around you niggas, man. Okay, I'm glad the apostles got the spirit of not having, just trying to gather a big following, to where it's about quality, man. He is all about certain spirits, everything being vetted. Okay, we ain't got no pampers or brochures, nah, man. We about those that are serious minded in Yahweh Shai. This is what we on, man. Okay, serious men that are serious about this thing, man. Okay, now all this randomness that Jake got going on, man, and the spirit got us secluded, man. This word is secluded, man. The Lord is drawing in his elect, and the elect are being edified, man. Okay, away from all this soap opera and that madness and that toxic nigga shit that Jake got going on over there, man. Okay, everything but edification is going on. Yeah, they make some points and they can go into some things, man. But once you add all that toxic shit to it, man, Jake not growing over there, man. Okay, Jake don't know what they believe. You see, and this is just a high school, junior high popularity contest, man. Okay, going back, it says, um, verse 11 says, "With their seed shall continue to remain a good inheritance, and their children are within the covenant." Okay, so there's men that we don't know of that hey they have legacies, man, and through their seed, the Lord has blessed their seed in this time. Okay, to receive this word, man, to continue on those righteous legacies, man, even those that we don't know of, man. Okay, and it's a beautiful thing. All right, and the Lord is dealing with the lowly. Remember, King David, he wasn't considered when Samuel was going to anoint the next king of Israel. Okay, King David wasn't even considered. But what he was doing, he was back there tending to the sheep. He was back there laboring. He was in the background laboring, man. And then he got anointed. Then he went through his affliction, and then he got the glory of being all right, the king. Okay, and there's a lot of the process we go through. Okay, being counted out. All right, being ordained with the Spirit, going through the suffering and the toiling. All right, that comes with this. All right, ministry, and then we'll be glorified. All right, at the perfect time. Okay, so what we have to understand, we gotta drink of the cup. Okay, here it is. Yahweh Shai, he had Israel best interest in mind, but he was the most hated. Okay, and you look at the toiling and the labor and the sacrifice, we go through for the sake just to edify, and look at the treatment that we get from most of our people. You have a few followers, a few sincere brothers, a few sincere sisters. Okay, you see, but most of our people, that know that they're Israelites, all right, they treat us as if we're the worst thing going. Okay, here it is, they're being extorted. Okay, adultery is rampant. Okay, you're being lied to. You don't know what you believe. Okay, you still in that toxic nigga environment, so you can't grow. All right, this is what's happening to you Israelites real time by these men that you love so much. But here it is, we're not. It doesn't cost you a dime to listen to GMS. Okay, we don't even know. We don't know what your wife look like, what she sound like, or none of these things. Okay, you see, we're only here for edification, but we get this bad rep because we come in the spirit of Yahweh Shai, and they hated. Our people hated Yahweh Shai. You know, so by default, as we come in the spirit of Yahweh Shai as men, there's gonna be a hatred for us. But that's us. That's part of drinking that cup. As we gotta watch Jake, choose Barabbas. Jake is rallying around Barabbas and cursing us out for coming with the correction. We're getting blamed for something an individual did that has nothing. How can? But there's Jake, man. Jake know how to reach and make it be your fault. One thing that niggas and the nigga woman have master is reaching and making something be your fault that you have nothing to do with. Okay? Matthew 20 and 20 said, Then came to him the mother of Zebedee's children with her sons, worshiping him and desiring a certain thing of him. And he said unto her, What wilt thou? She said unto him, Grant that these my two sons may sit, the one on thy right hand and the other on the left in the kingdom. But Yahushua answered and said, Ye know not what you ask for. Because she's asking, all right, for her sons to have these positions of honor and rank. Yahushua is telling her, you don't know what you asked for. You don't understand, because for the positions that that are predestined for us, okay, whatever they might be, all right, there's a certain suffering that comes with that position, okay, as we're going to get into. And it says, ye know not what you shall ask, and they want those top two positions under Yahushua, and they didn't understand what they was asking. They didn't understand the suffering that they was asking for to be worthy of those positions, okay? And a lot of our people, they don't understand the suffering that's required, okay? The humility that's required. You see, the discipline, the obedience that's required for certain positions that they think they want, okay? A lot of men don't understand what it takes to be in the camp, okay? The commitment, all right, the sacrifice, the relationship strains that it's going to cause, okay? Not being available, for particular things. See, people don't understand that everybody want to, be in camp, you know, be this guy speaking and bringing out. They don't know the suffering that comes with that, the toil, the labor, the time that really takes, all right, to be, in these spots, man. Okay, everyone just want the perks and the glory. Everybody just want the finished product of a situation. Okay, a lot of women don't have a clue what it is to be a wife. you know, Everyone wants the perks and the benefits of it, but no one really wants to deal with the responsibility, the sacrifice, okay, that comes with that, man. There's a suffering that comes with these things, man. Okay, and it says, you know not what ye ask. Are ye able to drink of the cup that I shall drink of, and to be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with? They say unto him, We are able. And he said unto them, Ye shall drink indeed of my cup, and be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with. But to sit on my right hand and on my left is not mine to give, but it shall be given to them for whom it is prepared of my Father. So, two things that we draw out of it. We are going to drink of the cup, okay? But it's going to be the cup, it's going to be the cup of suffering and affliction that's made for us in the lot that we already have from the beginning, okay, which was given by the Father. Okay, so whatever, lot that we have, whatever office that we have, okay, whatever rank that the Lord is going to give us in the kingdom, well, there's a cup of suffering that comes with it. Okay, there's a cup of suffering that comes with that. You see, and it's already customized for each brother. Okay, and you go to the word cup, you know. So you go to the word cup in the Greek.
Strong's G 4221. Patelion. Patelion.
Patelion. All right, said metaphorically, one's lot or experience, whether joyous or adverse, divine appointments, whether favorable or unfavorable, or likened to a cup which the Most High presents one to drink, so of prosperity and adversity, man. You know? So it's brothers got their own cup of adversity and prosperity, man. That's why brothers excel in different things That's that brother's cup. That's his life. You know, and brothers go through different sufferings. Okay, that's the brother's cup. That's his life. Okay, and we all have to drink. Okay, the cup given to us by Yahweh Shema Shai, and we're all going to experience things as a body as Yahweh Shai experienced, man. You know, so to be hated by the majority of our people, and we've done them no harm. We only taught them the truth. You know, we only gave them. Hey, we haven't shunned to give them the whole counsel of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, but our people, Jake, they hate correction. They love gray areas, and they think they got it. Okay, you see, children would rather get advice, from their friends, okay, than to get advice from their parents, okay, because their friends are going to tell them smooth things. Friends are going to have gray areas. Friends are not going to hold them accountable, okay. So, like I said at the beginning, somebody has to be the adult in the room, okay, because you see Israel all right, is going haywire, you know. Hey, but hey, let the blind lead the blind. All right. So we're in a time to where, we, all right, are drinking of that cup, and as we drink of that cup, we have to self-reflect, see what the Spirit is saying to the churches. All right. See how the Lord wants us to move, make those adjustments and get better, man. Okay. we're here to grow in Yahweh Shai, man. We're here for the bigger picture. Okay. This is beyond our emotions. It's another thing. That shit, how I feel, how you made me, how this made we beyond that shit there, man. Alright? Damn my emotion, damn your emotion, how you feel. We beyond that, man. This is about Yahweh Shai. Okay? Forwarding Yahweh Shai in the earth, man. Okay? Brothers have to understand that look, we as things, progress and get more intense, man. Okay? We're here to be watchmen. The Lord gave us this body to serve, man. Okay? To prophesy, to teach. All right? We're not going to be the ideal husband, the ideal father. Okay? According to the standards of this world. Okay? We here to be those ideal judges because as you can see, Israel lacks judgment, man. The way that they responded to this latest situation. All right? And there's no coincidence that IUIC, with how they spoke on it, their judgment was off. ISHBK, how they spoke on it, their judgment was off. Okay? How all these random people, reacted to this man's wickedness. Okay? Their judgment is off, man. We're here being groomed to be judges, man. Okay? We got eternity, to be fathers and husbands, man, which we do what we can, and we sincerely try in those categories, man, to be available at times. All right? But there's not the priority. Okay, the priority is us becoming those judges, those men meet to be joint heirs for Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, we're not here to improve, we're not here to prove anything or soothe, all right, the emotions of people. Okay, nah, man, we're here to impress Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, to put on for Yahweh Shai, to grow into Yahweh Shai, as those joint heirs, man. We have an eternity to do everything else. Okay, so that was the point. I leave it there. All right, Lord will. Okay, you brothers. All right, and you sisters edified once again. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kakwadash, and double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to us younger brothers, and peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful Shalom.